Hello everybody, I'm AndiNaga, and today we're playing MWO Online, the MWO Online public test server with the Skill-Tree public test. So, I'm going to try to cover a couple things in this, the various videos I'm going to do about the public test server, but this first video is going to be about the jump jets. So, let's look at this. Okay, we have lift speed, vent calibration, and vectoring. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is I can't seem to go straight to lift speed, so let's do vent calibration first, and then we'll test it with lift speed, and then we'll go on to the whole vectoring. So let's jump into a match real quick. Testing grounds, big open map. Polar Highlands, testing. I'm testing all this with Shadowcat. It's a good base, I think, for jump jet mechs. It's kind of middle of the road. Mechs like the Nova being under it, mechs like the Viper, and other lights above it. So let's look around for target.
At 25%. Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 0%. Airstrike online.
Don't see any of the target mechs.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Oh, there we go.
Target acquired.
Okay, so we have an awesome over there. That's awesome. No pun intended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly towards it using all my jump jet and see exactly how close I can get. I'm going to lift off at, I'm going to try to lift off at about 700. Well, let's do 650.
25%. Fuel at 0%.
And I get, boom, 460 meters. Okay, 460 meters. And I'm going to get a little bit closer to it to do the height test. 460 meters from 650. Well, that's about 200 meters. You get within 100 meters. It's going to be the vertical test. So, yeah, let's go.
At 25%.
About 121. So 200 and 121. Okay. Well, let's quit this match. Update the tree and let's see what happens. So back to Mech Lab, skills, mobility, jump jets. Okay, so so there's a description over here on the bottom. I didn't notice that before. So in the lower right hand corner, it actually gives you a description of what it is. Lift speed, of course, is the initial lift speed. So at the max, you'll get a +5 to lift speed. Okay, that's interesting. Vent calibration is okay, so it increases the burn time, and vectoring increases the forward thrust. So let's deal with only lift speed first. So we got like tons of GXP, so we're just gonna GXP this up. Okay, so we got all that. Up here in the side area, we can see that we have our initial thing. So initial jump jet thrust and our burn time is both increased. So supply changes. Yay! And let's jump into the match again. Testing grounds. Polar Highlands. So we took off at the running test. We took off at about 650, and we got, I believe, to 400 or 650. We got to 460, so about 190 meters distance, and we got height-wise 121 at 100 meters away. So use my mask. The first test I didn't have mask active because I felt it would skew the test, so I want to say the awesome is out there. Yeah, the awesome's over there. That's awesome. Okay.
Target acquired.
So let's start in the same area, so we have roughly the same stats and everything. We had a running start on relatively flat ground. Because once again this isn't a flat map, these tests might be slightly skewed. However, due to the nature of the test, I don't think it should be a problem. So let's line up. Yep. And we're gonna start dashing. Full speed. And here we go.
Fuel at 0%.
So we gained maybe 10 meters, so we were at 450. So 10 meters, that's not too much. I suppose if you feathered them over a distance, which would be hard to replicate over and over, you might get, let's see, 5%. So yeah, that's about the same. It's 5% increase. If you feathered them, you probably could get a 10% increase. So now 100. Let's boost up. 28, 27, 28. So with that, yeah, about the same 5% increase. Okay. So let's jump out of this now. Yeah, the thrust vectoring was interesting. So, I mean, if you're gonna invest in the a jump jet skill tree, you're probably gonna get anything anyway. I just wanted to test those two things without the thrust vectoring having any change in there. So we saw a 1-to-1 ratio and what happened. Skills. So let's see, mobility, jump jets, GXP, So now we have 30% forward thrust. Apply changes. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. Now we go to home, testing grounds, back down to Polar Highlands. So
fuel at 0%. Fuel at 25%.
So, once again,
Target acquired.
line it up. And I'm using my mini-map with my frontal arrow to line up to the awesome. And forward.
Airstrike online.
So let's see how we do on this one. 5.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Alright, let's look forward a bit. So, about 439. So, 10% in itself onto that one. So, we're looking at another increase in your forward mass on the, deleting the tree completely. Now let's see how the vertical test does. Line everything up, and up. About 24. And I move much closer because now I have vertical or forward thrust. Okay. Well, that was the thrust vectoring test. If you use your jump jets often for pop-tarting or for mobility, getting around between buildings, you get about 10 to 15% boost, I'd say, across the board with the whole tree unlocked. It probably won't affect you too much if you just use jump jets in general. But if you use them, like I said, for mobility, getting around, pop-tarting, if you don't put full jump jets on your mech, if you're in an aerosphere mech, and you only equip maybe 1 or 2 just for the, getting over tiny bumps and stuff, this tree is probably not for you. If you enjoy using jump jets, this tree is probably for you. So that was the Skill-Tree jump jet branch. And yeah, thanks for watching.